Hello everybody. Today I want to bring you guys along this little mission that I'm about to partake in, full of danger and peril at every corner, but it's going to be a blast and I want you guys to experience this with me. And all of this came about because the Seattle Seahawks made the playoffs. So a couple of weeks ago, I messaged my buddy who's a Cowboys fan, and I told him if they keep doing well, along with the Seahawks, if they kept doing well, that we could potentially meet up in the playoffs, in the wild card spot, if anything at all. And ultimately, that is what happened. So as soon as we found out the date and the time of our game, we booked everything. We got the tickets, we got the flights, the hotel, the rental car, everything. I'm sure we missed a couple of spots, and when we get there, we'll deal with it. But right now, it is 2:30 in the morning. I'm gonna meet up with him at 3. We're gonna drive to LAX, get there, get to Dallas around 11-ish, go to the hotel, go to AT&T Stadium, watch the Seahawks beat the Cowboys, and then head back, get a couple hours of sleep, get back to the airport around 6 a.m., which will probably be there. We have to be there around 4, get back to LA, and there it is. Then the Seahawks will have to start preparing for the next game against the Rams in Los Angeles. So yeah, let's get to it. I hate sports. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you are undoubtedly aware, the Seattle Seahawks lost to the Dallas Cowboys. I will give credit where credit is due. They came out to win. We did not. Their defense showed up and played lights out. Can't say the same thing about my team. Griffin, I'm looking at you, brother. And our run game was pretty much non-existent. So it is what it is. In the end, it was a great experience all around. I'm very grateful to be able to have that ability to jump on an airplane and go watch my team in the playoffs. I did achieve a personal goal of mine with this whole little trip, and this is something that I came across when I started to learn about the stoic philosophy, and that is to not let outside events that you have no control over whatsoever affect you on a deep emotional level. And so once I started learning about this philosophy, I've started to engage in certain activities and people and events like this one, and in a very detached way. So yes, I would have loved the Seahawks to have won, but the last thing I wanted to do was allow it to dictate the things I said and the things that I did. So before leaving on the flight there, I kept reminding myself, if we were to win, to just be cool, be humble, be respectful of, the other team, the fan base of the other team, because, if you ask any hardcore fan, watching your team win or lose, in such a pivotal game brings out, it's such a nerve-wracking and almost ugly feeling. Like I haven't tried heroin, but I figure that it's like almost that it gets there to where you're addicted to this stuff, and it makes you feel so many different emotions, and sometimes those emotions lead you down this wrong path. And so yeah, I told myself, be cool, respect everybody, and if my team were to lose, which is what ultimately happened, is to be able to take all the shit talking, chin held high, and just laugh it off, just brush it off, and just, just take it. I'm putting myself in an environment where that's gonna happen. So I could either lash out and just, return the negativity that they're giving me, or I could just be like, you know what? You guys won. It is what it is. I'm just gonna chill, be cool, let you guys celebrate, and yeah, not get into trouble, not put myself into certain situations that potentially could turn violent. Because again, being a hardcore fan sometimes makes you do and say certain things, and I believe there was this one situation where a Pittsburgh fan ended up choking a pregnant Charger fan and then tried to throw her husband off the railing, and so like, that's crazy, that is insane. But like, I know where that's come from. I've been in a position where, I've drank too much and this guy's talking crap about my team, and so I'm getting all riled up, and then this confrontation happens where we almost get, physical. And so it's taken a while to realize how crazy that is and how unnecessary all that is. And so this is one of those things where I've been working on, and in everyday life I apply that same thing. But I feel like when you're surrounded by these hardcore sports fans, and it becomes that much more intense, and it becomes that much more easier to lose control over yourself and over the situation around you. So I had to make sure that my emotions were going to be kept in check, whether we lost or we won. And I do believe I did a great job at that, because sports, as awesome as it is, it tends to bring out the ugliness in a lot of people. And I wasn't put in any of that type of situations. I was able to control myself, and I give credit to, the Cowboy fan base, because I was surrounded by Cowboy fans, and every time my team did something awesome, I got up, I got loud, I screamed, I did everything. I made my presence felt amongst the sea of Cowboy fans around me, and it might have warranted a throw of food or drink at me, but none of them did that, which is, respect. Like, that's cool. Congratulations to you guys and the Cowboys and their victory. It was a good game, and so yeah. So there you have it. Football season is officially over, at least for myself. Whatever happens from here on out with other teams, it's not a big concern of mine. The addiction is real. I'm gonna have my weekends to myself again until October rolls around. Then the madness starts all over again. If you're a sports fan, if you're a football fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so yeah, if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe. There's going to be more videos in which, I talk about certain things that happen in other states and other countries that I plan on visiting this year. And so yeah, definitely catch you in the next one. Oh yeah, and one last thing, go Hawks.